Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I am going to do the live trading. And sorry for the delay of about 7 minutes because there was some technical glitch. Something did not work from our side. So first, today morning I did not come out with the pre-market report. So maybe just talk about the market in general for a few minutes. So one thing is that yesterday our markets were very volatile, but at the end of the day, there was no big data from institutions. FIs have sold for 400 crore, DAs have sold for 200 crore. So the net institutional figure was only 200 crore. And I really do not know why the market had to react so much, like so wild. It was more than 200 point swing in Nifty. The bank Nifty was worst. It was moving all over the places. 800 point down, again 800 point up, and this and that. So, but today, right now, the Nifty is already trading about 100 point higher, and the bank Nifty is trading around 300 point higher. So, probably, yesterday I told you there were a number of reasons. Number one, the Fed meeting, then expiry, then long weekend, and so many other things. So now there are many uncertainties are over. So expiry is over, then the US Fed meeting is over, and it has gone very well. So if you look at globally, the markets are like bullish everywhere, and you look at the US markets. So now one thing I like about US people, they don't make the same mistake again. Not like our people, they keep on making the same mistakes again and again. So 2013, the then Fed chairman Ben Bernanke, so he wanted to do Fed tapering. So when he announced, the markets all over the world fell, and Indian markets fell nearly 20%. So then probably from that day they learned that so this kind of big announcements, so they should not be like making it abruptly. So just like you feed the children, you tell a lot of lies, or you add some sugars. You want to give some medicines, so you do the sugar coating, this and that. So this time, and everybody was expecting, when the Fed tapering happens, market will crash, and most of the people were very bearish. Even I saved many of the people's tweet. People are talking, end of November. Nifty will come to 10,000, 12,000, all those kind of things, but nothing has actually happened. So you remember my statement always, the markets don't fall, don't crash twice for the same reason. Why? Because first time when it happens, it is a surprise, and the same thing happens second time, it is no more surprise. So you may remember my joke. Once I mentioned the YouTube, maybe I repeat now. So a girl getting married and go to in-laws house. After some time she come back and talk to the mother, and she put on complaining about husband, husband's sister, husband's mother, and so on. Then after listening to everything, the mother will say, just wait for another 6 months and it will be okay. Then she was so excited. Oh, you think that in another 6 months my husband sister, husband mother will change? Then the mother will say, no, nobody will change, but you will get accustomed to all these things. So the same way, when something happens for the first time, now we get panic. But the same thing second time happens, then we don't get panics. We know what are the consequences. So probably 2013 when Fed tapering happened first time, people don't know what to do, so market fell. But this time people would have taken a lot of hedges, so that may not fall that much. So surprisingly, when the actual Fed tapering happened yesterday, the markets closed in green. And not only that, so because of the 2013 experience, and the Fed was very careful in drafting the words. A few months before, they said in the next meeting we are planning to go for Fed tapering, but we will not increase the interest rate. So when they say one negative things, they also add one positive thing. And then, even yesterday when they actually announced the Fed tapering, they said, we may reverse it anytime along the way if things are getting bad. So as of now, things are looking good. Economy is very good. So we are doing the Fed tapering. So this kind of things, so I would say the Fed never act against the markets, right? But we always act, we just, we don't think that there is a market, So finally, the government reduced some taxes on petrol and diesel. I think in my opinion, it is too late, too little and too late. So I firmly believe that as and when the petrol price crossed 100 rupees, I thought the government would take some action. But they have taken some action only after it has crossed 110 or 115. But nevertheless, so whatever they do, it is still good. But the market is not reacting, or at least, I thought auto sectors will do well, but there is nothing very big. Okay, so this is our pre-market report I didn't do today morning, so that's why I thought. Okay, so now what I am going to do, we have another 45 minutes. So what I am going to do in this, the first thing is that that I am a good trader, but I am not really a very good investor. Okay, but for that matter, I tell you, nobody is a good investor. You invest, if it becomes good, you are good. Otherwise, you become bad. So you may remember my story, a research which was done in the Wall Street Journal continuously for many years. So those who have not been following my YouTube channel for a long time, maybe I can repeat the story. So there was one professor, I forgot which university. So one professor stated that, this fundamental analysis, technical analysis, they are all good for nothing, right? You just, if you don't believe me, I'll tell you one thing. You ask a fundamental analyst to choose some stocks, technical analyst to choose some stocks, and call a chimpanzee monkey, right? Then give a dartboard. So ask you just write some share names in the dartboard and ask the chimpanzee to throw that dart. Wherever it is falling, you buy those shares, and you see definitely chimpanzee will be winning or something like this. So this magazine called Wall Street Journal, they've taken it seriously. So for many years, I think for about 6 to 8 years, they ran a competition. So they called people, those who claim good fundamental analysts, those who claim technical analysts. And then, of course, you can't bring the chimpanzee to the office, right? So what they did, they took one of their employees who don't know anything about the stock market. And not only that, so they blindfolded that employee. Then put a dartboard and asked her to throw some darts. And as per the research, the results, were not really very good for fundamental analysts or technical analysts. So chimpanzee was winning 80% of the time. So therefore, power in cut. So therefore, so when it comes to investment, nobody claimed that I'm a very great person, right? Okay. So what I did, so first thing is that I don't believe in investing in one stock. Okay, I believe in investing in a basket of stocks. So there is this company called Small Case, right? So they create so many baskets for you. And not only that, they do the baskets. I logged into the Small Case website, so through my 5 paisa, right? So there, what they do, they create a lot of baskets for you. So whichever basket you like, you can choose the basket and you can invest in that basket of stocks. So most of the baskets are free, you don't have to pay anything, but there are few people, some experts, they create some baskets and they put it here, so they may ask you to pay some money, right? But most of the baskets created by themselves, they are actually free. I wouldn't say it is free. Okay, say for example, I have an account with 5 paisa. So I'm going to place an order through 5 paisa broker. So when I place the order through 5 paisa, I'm actually paying some brokerage to 5 paisa. So in case if I'm paying brokerage to 5 paisa, then small case is totally free. But if I'm not paying any money to the broker, if the brokerage is zero, there are some brokers which charge zero brokerage. Say for example, Zerodha. So then there will be some nominal charge of 100 rupees. So in small case. So if you go to dashboard, go to discover, so you can see, like, you want to see all collections or ideal for new investor. If you are a new investors, you can just click here. There are 5 small cases. So dividend aristocrats, that means they choose a group of stocks which are giving more dividends. And then Pravesh, stocks curated for first time investors, top 100 stocks. There are few stocks. Let us say dividend aristocrat. You click, okay. So you click on stocks and weightage. So these are the stocks: Asian Paints 11% weightage, HDFC 11% weightage, Hindustan Unilever. So like this. So what stocks? So when you click invest, okay, you need a minimum of 40,000 rupees. You just click invest. So all these stocks in this proportion will be bought together, right? So like you can look at the baskets which you like, okay, and you can invest. And there are some people who create the basket. So I created my own basket. I go to watch list, you go to draft, Muhurat play safe. So why I have given that title? Because I am investing today to a Muhurat trading day and I want to play safe. I don't want to take high risk. So you need to have a minimum of 7,700 rupees. You click customize. So the shares I have chosen is this one. One is Embassy Office Park REIT. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. And you know, for the last few months, the real estate stocks are bullish. And I'm finding that real estate may be reviving. Maybe after 10 to 12 years of problem, real estate stocks are moving higher. So I want to choose the REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. Then Power Grid Infrastructure Investment Trust. So also Bharat Bond Exchange Traded Fund, and which is a debt instrument. So these two, you know, more or less like a debt instrument only. So these 3 are mostly fixed instrument. Click. Then Nippon Gold ETF. So I'm buying a little bit of gold. Reason I'll tell you later. So then little bit of bank Bs, little bit of junior Bs, little bit of Nifty 50 Bs. So if you see here, around 60% I'm investing in Nifty Bs, junior Bs and bank Bs because I'm bullish about the banks for the next few months. And then why I invested in gold? And you always remember, during the coronavirus period, the stock markets all over the world crashed, but the gold prices shot up. 2008, Lehman Brothers collapse, markets crashed, but the gold shot up. So gold and stock market are inversely related. So if this goes down, that will go up in the longer term, not on a day-to-day basis. So what has happened? Here I am investing about 50-60% in a stock market. I am just using 10% in gold, so that, you know, that becomes a natural hedge. Then about remaining 30% I am putting it in debt oriented companies, so that in case if market crashes, maybe, you know, like market crash, let us say 20%. Then what I can do, that definitely gold will go up. I can book the profit in gold and then I can square up all the debt instruments, release the money, can buy and average the stocks again. So that is how I have done it. So the minimum investment is required is this much. So I want to invest in this. Okay. So I can tell you this one, if you see the historically, it would not have beaten any index, or it would not have given any fantastic return, but this gives a more safety. Okay. So the aim is not to make very big profit. The aim is to invest safely. So if you want to invest in the same small case, you can check the description. So the link is given. You click on the link, you can go to this one. I think the link must be clicked using your mobile. I think from laptop, if you click the link, it may not work. Okay. So do I want to do monthly SIP or one time? Okay. Let us say I choose monthly SIP. Okay. Then start monthly. Okay. Confirm investment. Oh, you will invest. Okay. So monthly, okay, monthly SIP one time change. Okay, but you will invest how much is 7,000. So this figure I want to change. Okay. So or I'll do one thing, because monthly, okay. Amount engine. So I have some problem, so I don't know how to change the figure. So I'm just invested that small amount only. So maybe I have to explore again, somewhere I have gone wrong. Okay. So there were 7 stocks were chosen. So all the 7 stocks failed. Okay. So it will be done in monthly SIP. So maybe for 12 months and I will invest in this. So maybe I'll give you some report during the next year Muhurat trading day. So this is all about a small case and investment through the small case, right? So of course this video is being sponsored by small case, right? So I think this is enough. So this investment is done from my personal account. Okay. So there is enough cash, about 43 lakh rupees. Maybe I thought of putting 1 lakh every month, but I don't know how to change that figure. So never mind. So we'll see it later. So now my small case is going to criticize me for making this mistake. Okay. So now I'll take you to my regular trading. Small case, it can be done using the web version only. But I'm a very active trader, and I trade using the Nest trading terminal. I think we have come out with some videos. So this is the Nest trading terminal. So I'm using, and this is a very good terminal. So this is my company account. So let us say if you go to view RMS limits, and you can see the limits, and I think how much margin I have. So I think it is 24 crore. So the total margin available is 24 crore. Okay. Actually, the total margin available 24 crore, you may think very big, but I do lot of option selling. So I collect crores of rupees into the premium. So my actual amount may not be 24 crore, so maybe around 20 crore or something like that. Maybe 21, 22, or it can be 22 also. I'm not very sure accurately how much I have. And I've already used margin of 24 crore 13 lakhs. So I'm how much more available? So how come 6 crore as the available margin? So margin available, cash margin available. Okay, there may be some little bit of collateral. So there is about 6 crore available margin is there. So this is my trading terminal. Okay. So if you are very much interested to know what is my MTM profit or MTM loss today, so you can see the MTM here, mark to market is about 21.83 lakhs, 21.83 or almost 22 lakh rupees profit. Yeah, that's really very good, right? So good Deepavali gift, about 22 lakh rupees profit. So that shows that I'm actually having some more incline on the long position than the short position. So because the market is higher, so I'm getting about 22.5 lakh profit. That keeps on changing, you know. Okay. So we still have another half an hour. Okay. So maybe I can just take you through. I know, like, what is the point of showing 20 lakh MTM, 25 lakh MTM? What are the positions I have and how I am getting that profit? Okay. So maybe we can just see that in detail. And here this trading system is very good. And if I press Ctrl F, I can do the filtering here. Or if I click here, it will be listed in a alphabetical order. Now, let us say I just want to look only at Adani Enterprise. So, Adani Enterprise, you can see the MTM profit, it's about 1,80,000. And see what are the positions I have. I have 1100 put option, 1200 put option, 1300 put option, 1400 put option, 1440 put options. And I have 1500 call option, 1600 call option, 1700 call option, 1800 call option. So all this side put options and all this side call options. Plus I am also having something called call ratio. I bought 1560 call and I sold 17,000 call. And because I think today the market is down or up, Adani Enterprise. Yeah, Adani Enterprise is slightly higher, but though market is slightly higher, the buy option is actually showing a 35,000 rupees loss. So this is a good learning point for people who are buyers of option. You buy an option expecting the price to go up. Sometimes the price goes up, you still lose. That's because many things. Number one, the time value is working against you. And then today we look at the VIX. India VIX is also coming down today. VIX is also going lower. That will go against you. So though I hold buy option, the price goes higher and I still lose. But the thing is that loss of 35,000 is compensated to some extent by selling of 1600 call option. But anyway, at the end of the day, I have about 1.68 lakh rupees profit. This is about Adani Enterprise. What about Adani Port? I just have 3 positions, 600 put, 650 put, 800 call options. So that's giving only MTM loss of small 11,000 rupees. So I used to say just for fun, Adani Enterprise is for buying Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Adani Port is for buying the petrol. So this is about Adani Enterprise. So you see, I did not buy any option for hedging. After Adani Enterprise, I have some Axis Bank. I don't show everything because I don't know whether we will have enough time. Okay, but if there is time, again we can revisit. So another very good stock I trade is Bajaj Finance, and most of the time I trade aggressively in Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance is trading around 7,500. I sold 6,500 put, 8,500 call, 1000 point up and down. Sold both put option and call option. And see, today call option gives 7,000 profit, put option gives 1,800 profits, about 9,000 profit. So this is a simple triangle. And then if you see, after that I have some positions in Bank Nifty. So let us look at the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is 63,000 only profit. That's because yesterday I became a bearish. I sold more call options. Look here. So there are 5 call options, but there are only 2 put options. Okay, and now, but market is going higher. So that is the reason my profit is very little here. So this about Bank Nifty. And then some little bit of HDFC and HDFC Bank, Hero Motocorp, but they are all very small quantities. Then Idea I have it in a cash market, so therefore I sold 11 rupees call option, 12 rupees call option. Infosys, right? Maybe I can show you Infosys. So Infosys is showing about 36,000 rupees profit. That's because I took a bullish view. I sold 1700 put option and sold 1900 call option. Put option sold at the money, but call option sold 200 point away because I was bullish. But then after that, the market become slightly bearish. The IT stocks are not doing well. So I just additionally sold 1800 call option. So this is about info. So like this, in the beginning of the month, I may take a view. After that, when I change the view, I change the positions. So I have some positions in Maruti, okay, but come to the Nifty. So Nifty is where we will have so you look at the Nifty. Nifty alone is giving about 14.64 lakh profit. The total profit is only about 22 lakhs. Out of that, about 15 lakh profit is coming in Nifty. But look at my positions in Nifty. So you have so many positions, right? Okay. Because it's too many positions, you will get confused. So maybe I will show you, I will break them into small one. So first look at expiring on 11th of November, that is next Thursday. So I have 17,800 call option, 17,800 put option, which is a straddle. That straddle has actually given about some profit, but what I sold, 18,000 call and 18,200 call I've sold aggressively. And so that is where I'm having a loss. So this weekly position is actually giving 45,000 rupees loss. It's about the weekly. Come to the monthly one. So if you look at the monthly one, so I'm having about 1,850 quantity Nifty future long. And because I'm bullish, so therefore I have taken some long position. And then if you look at the option position, look here, 16,700 put, 800, 900, 17,100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So got all put options from 18,000 put option to 16,700. In fact, I had until 16,000 put option, but yesterday because the markets moved violently, so I got scared, I squared up some position. So from 18,000 to 16,700, all the way I have put option. So 18,100, 18,000 call, 18,100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So I have a call option from 18,000 to 19,500. I have put option from 18,000 to 16,700. So I have all call options and put options, and see, I'm having about 7 lakh rupees profit here. But in addition to this, you look at it. So this is what I'm going to discuss with you in some more detail. And I am taking, look here, Nifty 29th December 2022. So this is a position taken, the expiry is next year December. Okay, yeah. So that is actually giving about 34,000 rupees profit, but the profit is not the matter. But I will tell you why I have taken this position. First look here, and 15,000 put option. I should have sold 500 quantity. I think by mistake I sold around 600 quantity. So that another 100 quantity I'll just square up. I sold 15,000 put, then bought 18,000 call, 250 quantity, sold 20,000 call option, 500 quantity. So it may be difficult for me to show it in Opstra, okay, because Opstra they show only up to March, okay. So maybe let me take the last traded price. This about I'll just take approximately. This about 1600, this about 800, this about 350. Okay. So if you go to opstra.defineH.com, if I do thing, the Nifty options, but if you look here, you have only until March 22. You don't have until next year December. Never mind, we'll just choose this one. 15,000 put option, and I sold 500 quantity. We'll just do it for one quantity. Why to do 500 means 20 lots. So it's about 2 lots only. So price was about 350 rupees. Okay. Yes, only the expiry, we cannot choose that expiry. I am just showing March expiry only. Add position. Then 18,000 call option. We are buying one lot. The price around 1,600. And then 20,000 call option, sell 2 lots. The price 800. Okay. So first thing is that look at this. Where is the break even? Lower break even is around 14,500. Upper break even is 22,700. That's almost from 14,000 to 23,000 range. You don't lose anything. Don't you think this is a fantastic strategy? You don't lose even if Nifty goes to 15,000, 14,700. You don't lose anything even if the Nifty goes to 22,000. Of course, this is for 1 year. And as and when I talk about this, the people always ask me one question, sir, you know what happened this year? Sometime in the beginning of this year, Nifty was around 12,000 and now the market is at 18,000. So 6,000 point move. But they uniformly forget one thing. Okay, if you are playing with a ball, okay, and you just drop the ball, it will bounce only a very little. But if you drop a ball from a 10 floor high, then the rebound will be very high. So in 2008 Lehman Brothers collapse, the Nifty fell 50%. That's why the next year it shot up more than 100%. The same way last year, because of Corona, the Nifty fell 40%. And that is why the following year the Nifty shot up so much. But if you leave these 2 particular years, and most of the other time, Nifty don't make more than 15-20% move. Nifty cannot keep on giving you 50% higher return every year, right? Then means like in 10 years where we will be. No, that's not going to happen. You look at historically from 1995 till now, the Nifty has given an average return of only 9% per annum, right? So, sometimes, because of some problems, some aberrations, some, adjustments, the market may give more return, but then in the following year, it will get adjusted. So, here, I've given you a strategy if you want to do, right? So, what is the logic behind it? The first logic is If the market goes higher and I want to make good profit, and see here, now the market is around here only. As and when market keep going higher and higher, you will keep on making more and more and more profit, and your maximum profit will come around 20,000 plus, 20,000 around. So it's a very reasonable thing. And then downside, you are protected. Even though if the market is falling also, you are not going to lose anything, but your loss will begin only below 14,650. But I am ready to buy Nifty if it falls below 14,600. So if market goes higher, I am going to make profit. Market goes down. When the market goes below this, I am ready to buy. So it is actually a combination of two things. Buy 18,000, sell 20,000, that is a call ratio. So you do one call ratio plus one cash secured put. Cash secured put means that I am selling a put option. If the price comes there, I am ready to buy. Market is at 18,000. If it comes to 14,000, I am ready to buy. So the point here is that it is a combination of a call ratio plus one cash secured put. Another reason is that, the margin money is about only 1.5 lakh rupees. In fact, it should be lower than that. So if you think that, even if I am getting the average return of about 35,000, so that still work out to be 20%, 25% return for 1.5 lakh rupees capital. Yeah, so I am happy with the 20-25% return per annum. But this is a very, very safe strategy. Considering the risk is very low, such a very, very wide. Okay, but you may ask one question, sir. In case if market goes to 25,000, I still want to capture the entire profit. Is there any possibility? Yes, there are possibilities. But the thing is, that will be beyond the scope of this video. That cannot be explained in few minutes. So that's a very long process. So we teach that in our workshop. So in our workshop, we just throw all these many ideas, good ideas. I always say, when I begin my workshop itself, I start like this only. And I'm not a scientist. I'm not Einstein. I'm not a Newton. So what I do is same as what other people are doing. But the people say successful people don't do different things, but they do things differently. So here you see what I did. I'm just like in the beginning I told you, using a small case I made some investment, and this is also an investment only. But if the market goes even beyond 20,000, I know how to do some kind of adjustments whereby even if Nifty goes to 25, 30, 35, I will gain all the profit. So, and there are so many other things that we do, right? So this is just one trade I just want to explain to you. And so Nifty is where now the profit has come down. I think the Nifty has come down. So my profit or loss will keep on fluctuating, in lakhs. So, but still 22 lakh intact. Okay. So, and I do have some positions in Nifty, Kotak Bank, L&T. Like Kotak Bank, I'm bearish. I only sold the call option. L&T, I'm bullish. I only sold the put option. Okay. So maybe today is a Muhurat trading, but I've already invested in small case. But maybe I can just do something in the trading also. So what I can do, if I look at, I have more call options in weekly options. Maybe I go and sell some put option. So maybe 17,500. Yeah, giving 18.5 rupees. So maybe I sell 1,800 quantity. Wow, the price is coming down. Okay, I'll place order at 1850 only. Transaction password. Oh, transaction password invalid. I think the order has gone. Wow. I put 1850, now it's coming down. Maybe I changed. Oh, order rejected. Okay. So maybe I'm using a different terminal. So then what regularly I'm using another terminal. So probably they have not given the limit here. How come? Let me check. Just let me put one lot. Let me see whether the order is going. 18 rupees. Terminal. So this terminal I've done it just to show it to you. So usually I use some other terminal. So I think the limit has not been given here. So it's okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you. And so we still have another 12 minutes. Okay. So maybe I can show you some more things from my portfolio. So I told you I'm just a seller, but I want to show you in some places I've done some buying also. So where I've done some buying, okay, so 29th December, this year December, oh, not this year December. So this year December is when you go to this year December is 30th December. So if I go to series 30 December, yeah. So this is this year December positions. Look here, sitting with about 6.52 lakh rupees profit. Why? One thing is that I sold 17,000 put option, that is 2,500 quantity, and then sold 20,000 call option. 17,000 put option and 20,000 call option, but they both are giving only about 45-50,000 rupees only profit. But major profit would have come here. I have 12,100 quantity. 12,100 is how many lots? 50 is a lot size, right? So 5,100 lots, 200 lots, roughly about 240-250 lots, both call option and put option. So because I'm expecting market to be trading 500 point plus or minus 18,000. So this is a December expiry. I would have collected a lot of premium. So you see here mark to market. So in the put option I have about 6 lakh rupees profit. In call option I have a 2 lakh rupees loss. So 6 lakh profit, 2 lakh loss is still 4 lakh profit. And not only that, so just now I discussed with you a call ratio. And in December month also I have done some call ratio. You can see here, look at these two positions. 17,700 call option, because the market fell, right? So few days before it was trading around 17,700. I thought market has already fallen so much, where it's going to fall some more. And I bought 17,700 call option and sold double the quantity of 18,300 call option. So maybe if you want to visualize the thing, so you can see. So let us say suppose you are doing today for the December 17,700 call option. So buy one lot. Then 18,300 call option, sell 2 lots. And see here, if the market goes higher, you make a profit. Up to 18,800, you have no problem. You are not going to lose anything. Anyway, I am not so bullish. But the beautiful thing about this call ratio, even if the market crashes, your loss is just limited to only 2,000 rupees. That is today. Because when I have done this about few days before, it was same price. Means like I bought for 600, sold for 300 into 2, something like that. Means my downside risk was 0. So if the market has fallen so much and you think that the markets are likely to recover, and just excuse me just 1 minute. The power page for Ashwin. Sorry, there's some technical problem from our side. So what is happening? So in this kind of call ratio, the beautiful thing is that if the market falls, you have nothing to lose, 0 loss. But if the market recovers, you are going to make some money. But the thing is, market shoots up beyond 18,800. Yeah, you may not make money, but we know how to manage that. So is Mr. Sundar a pure option seller? No. But Sundar also buys the options. So 17.7 call bought, 18.3 call sold, double the quantity. Right? Usually when the market goes higher, this won't give profit. This will give profit only when the market comes down or goes up closer to the expiry. But today, despite Nifty shooting up 100 points and probably the VIX is collapsing, so that's why I'm having some minor profit. There's a 52,000 rupees profit in the buy option. In sell option only 38,000 rupees loss. That's a very minor profit, 14,000 profit. Right? So I do a lot of these call ratios because I'm like a bit conservative on the downside. So if you look here totally, so overall, so the market has come down a little bit, but my profit from 22 lakhs, it is going to 24.5 lakhs. So Nifty has actually come down a little bit, 20-30 points from the high, but despite that, my profit is growing higher because I'm not only having the Nifty. We don't know what should be happening to the stocks, right? So you want to see what are the stocks usually I trade. So these are the stocks. So these are the usual stocks I trade. And one comment, wow, Sun TV up 3%. So Sun TV, number one, tomorrow is the result. So it seems that they are expecting good results. And second thing, Sun TV has produced a film, superstar Rajinikanth movie, Annathe. So I think that movie, I went for that movie. So the movie was sponsored by INOX because of one of my friends is a shooter. So she has a complimentary tickets. So you can go to any movie theater in India in INOX. Okay. So the movie was really good. So it was not bad. So that could be one possible reason. So second possible reason, so Monday is the results. So maybe shorts are there, short covering. I have a lot of positions in Sun TV, right? Okay. So let me see if I can place some order. So I want to sell weekly options. Wow. I wanted to sell at 18 rupees 50 paise. Now it has come down. Maybe I try 16 rupees 50 paise. Yeah, I think now order is going. Yes, like, so my office people contacted the broker to set the limit here. And then maybe I want to do 17,400. Trading around. So usually I place order for 1,800 quantity. So that is because, because at one point of time, you cannot place more than 1,800 quantity. But anyway, I just want to place 1800 quantity only. So maybe here, so 730 or 725. Just last few minutes only. So price may change. Yeah. So today, one thing I've done, investment through small case, but I don't know how to do. So I invested only 7,000 rupees. Maybe I will have to go and check how I can do 7 lakh rupees. And first trading session, so in the new year, and what somewhat 2078 or whatever they say, I don't know. I'm not good at Hindi. Our Tamil New Year is only in the month of April. So here I've taken a bullish view, at least in the short term. I just sold some put option. So thank you for staying with me for nearly 1 year, one hour, sorry. So we have 2 more minutes. So let us see how our MTM swings in the last 2 minutes. So it is 24.82 lakh rupees, right? So last time I did some live trading during the budget, there was some loss, the people were trolling, oh no, you lose everything, right? But I lose and still I have a 25 crore capital, right? So anyway, this is not the time to reply to the trollers. No matter what you do, the people will keep on trolling you, okay? So the first trading session in the new year, it has begun very well with close to 1 more minute. Let us see. MTM crossed 25 lakh rupees. So just 1 more minute. Okay. So it's really something really very, very good. And I've not done anything. So you can see that, if you look at the percentage wise, what the trollers say, sir, you got 25 crore, 25 lakh, only 1%, right? 1% in 1 day, 1% 1 day. If we can repeat this performance, it will be 250% per annum, right? The trollers who say 1% per day, of course, I don't make 1% almost every day, but today market has gone in my favor. Even if you make, we just aim only 30-40% return per annum, right? So by God's grace, in few years time, if I can get 100 crore capital, then if I get 30-40% also, I get 30-40 crore. So what else? This is only the trading income. Forget about the investment income, right? So I'm not an intraday player. I'm a positional player. So I just don't do it very, very actively. So the market has closed and my final figure has become 24.36. Okay, that may be because they take the average one. Yeah. So the first trading session just on Deepavali day, Muhurat trading day. So it has gone very well. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.